Welcome to the Head First Project. My name's Nate Hoffman. I'm your host. Today is it. It is launch day, episode 1. The ball is rolling. The Head First Project is underway. Those of my close friends that have been following me know this has been coming for a while, and today, this is it. It is getting out there. This is all about attacking life head first. Thank you guys for listening. Today, I'm going to go over my general plan for this, how this is going to go, what I'm going to do, what it's all going to look like, my goals, why I'm doing it. It's just something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and I'm so excited to finally start this. A little bit about me for those of you that don't know me that well. I went to Slippery Rock. I graduated in 2019 with a degree in physical activity and fitness management. This is like the hands-on side of fitness. A lot of people are more familiar with exercise science. That is like the how and why, theory and how it all works behind exercise. And my degree was the application of that, training people, making the programs, all that sort of thing. A lot of you probably attended that program with me. For those of you that are here from that and listening to me, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about everything I'm going to get into. This December, I will be starting my master's from California University of PA. I'm going to be getting a master's in exercise science and health promotion, concentrating in rehab science and nutrition. I have a lot of plans with that. I would like to eventually do exercise physiology, something like that. I want to get into hospitals, maybe work with cardiac rehab patients, people that had surgeries, heart attacks, that sort of thing. Even like general exercise physiology for musculoskeletal rehab or imbalances, that sort of thing. It really interests me. I'm excited to really look into that and learn more as I start my master's. I just got back from deployment with the Army earlier this year. I returned in May. That was a whole ordeal. I'm sure a lot of you know how that went. I was supposed to go overseas to Afghanistan, and everything just kind of fell apart. We got most of the way there, and then the virus hit, and peace deals got signed and everything, so our whole deployment kind of got shot down. But it is what it is. You can't really do much about that. It was an experience that I was looking forward to getting, but maybe another time. So that really ties into my fitness background too, having the Army outlook on everything, even though it's much different than what I believe and what I like. That really influences a lot of my thoughts on things. I haven't really told too many people this, but recently I just got offered and accepted a job with the state of Pennsylvania. I'm going to be working in a state correctional institute. I am going to be a recreation coordinator under the activity director of a state prison. We are going to be responsible for coordinating the fitness, recreation, social games, sports leagues, all that sort of thing for the inmates. I didn't really even know this was a thing until I applied for it. I was looking around and saw the job pop up one day and thought it sounded interesting, and lo and behold, I got it. So here, a couple months later, I will be starting that later this month in November. I'm really excited to get into that, start using my degree and working, and really learning a whole new aspect of fitness and recreation that I did not know was a thing before. And a lot of that has brought me to this, the Head First Project. And I have been thinking about this. I have been wanting to do this for so long, and I'm finally going for it. So why am I doing this? I want to communicate myself to other people. I feel like I look at things a different way and explain things a unique way that can help people. I have a lot of ideas and thoughts on things, and I want to get it out there. I want to discuss it and create content for people. And those people that are like-minded and want to hear this sort of stuff and collaborate with me, I want to do that. I want to challenge myself. It's not easy to sit down and write podcasts and record these episodes and put it all together and plan stuff and script it and research it and all that. And that's a challenge that I'm really looking forward to, that I wanted something for myself to do. I want to build something. I want to be able to look at this project, this podcast, the social media, whatever I create with this, and look back on it and go, yes, I did that. I did the work. I built that, and get whatever it is that I get out of it. I want to help other people with their fitness, with their lifestyle, their motivation, their discipline, self-development, and impact their lives as much as possible. I really like to think and learn and research stuff, and this is going to push me to keep up on stuff and actively look into more fitness stuff, business and all that, and keep myself going. It's going to force me to really look into topics and do the work, get the time in, and learn as much as I possibly can. I want to have a creative outlet to put that stuff out there. With everything that's coming out now with content creation and marketing and influencing and social media, Instagram, I don't really want to do it, but Twitter, YouTube, I'm a big supporter of YouTube. I love watching YouTube videos and podcasts and all that sort of stuff. I want to do it. I mean, there's all these people that are getting out there and putting themselves out there, and they're doing really well with it. I mean, and with the way things are going, with all the technology in society now, you either are going to do this or you're going to fucking sink. Especially with fitness, if you don't get out there on social media and create and push yourself like that, you're going to get a job and do whatever. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I want more. I want to create and put myself out there and get everything I possibly can out of this. Also, I want to interact with other people that are like-minded, that have the similar interests, and expand my network. If you're not networking, you're not working. I want to connect with other people, discuss things, get topics and collaborations on all this, podcasts and videos and stuff, and create as much as possible. So what is Headfirst going to be? It's going to be mainly a podcast at first. I might get into videos eventually. They're probably going to be largely fitness-based, but it could be anything really. For those of you that follow my personal account on Instagram, you can see that lately I've been posting a lot of my workouts, the exercises I do, the reasons behind it, the sets, the schemes, the goals, what I'm doing, explanations of stuff, and I think this is going to be another good way to communicate all that. So the way I have this laid out is I'm going to have different types of episodes. I'm going to try and put out 2 episodes a week. I have a very loose structure of how I'm going to do that I'm going to stick to. So Mondays are going to be the Monday Massacre. This is an episode that is not fitness related. It is going to be a motivation, education, discipline, self-development, whatever it is. It's going to be like my rant session. I'm going to go and pick a topic. I'm going to delve into it. I'm going to put out my thoughts. I'm going to discuss it. And I'm going to rip it apart and just get all of my thoughts out there and talk about, whatever it is with life that I'm thinking about, and see what sort of discussion I can get to maybe push myself further, push other people further, get everyone thinking and hopefully interacting as much as possible. On Saturday is going to be the fitness and educational episode. That is going to be always fitness-based. This is going to be a day where I pick a fitness topic and go into it deep. That is going to be the Saturday stew. We're going to take a fitness topic and stew over it on an episode. I'm going to research it in depth. I'm going to give you guys sources, books, articles, publications, that sort of thing. We're going to discuss heavily the science behind stuff, how to do stuff, why we do it, why it works, how it works, and just really tear something apart and think it over that we can hopefully apply it to ourselves, our clients, and our lives and the people around us to get the most out of fitness. Ideally, in the future, I would like to bring guests on over time to talk about themselves, their experience, their views, education, whatever topics they want to go. If I can bring more people and expand on my thoughts and get their input on stuff and not just have the ravings of a lunatic in this basement talking into a microphone, that would be awesome. I want to get guests and just, create as much as possible with other people and get people linked into this project and make a lot out of it. The audience I'm looking for, I don't care how old you are. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you went to school for. I just want motivated people to listen to this and engage. I don't care if you're fitness related or not. I don't care if you went to school for fitness, if you're certified in it, if you work at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't care. And that's not the point behind this. If you are wanting to learn more about business, life, self-development, discipline, and just being the best fucking person that you can possibly be, getting the most out of life, that is who we want with this project. It is going to be about looking life in the eyes and attacking it head first. If you're not afraid to do the work, if you're willing to fail, if you're willing to take a risk and do things to learn, not for just the sake of its, surface value benefit of just doing that thing to do it. That's what we're looking for, to be motivated and want more than the average person out of things. So the way I'm going to do these episodes is I'm going to script them and pre-plan them so I have a nice structure to go on. It's not just going to be a haphazard, approach at things, just kind of taking a idea and hammering out whatever I got. I'm going to really write these out and think about them and put the work into this, put the time into it so that not only I get stuff out of it going and creating the outline and the content, but I want you guys to be able to get a lot out of it too. So this has just been the rough outline on my plans and what I want to do with all this. Thank you guys so much for listening to the intro episode. Please look out for what I have to come. I'm going to be staying ahead on my episodes. I have a lot of them planned out. I've got 6 of them right now planned and scripted that I'm going to be pushing out very soon. The first Monday Massacre episode is going to be why are you doing what you're doing? This is going to be a lifestyle episode that goes into just what you're doing with your life and why it's happening that way, why you're doing the things you're doing, and what you're going to do in the future. The first episode of Saturday Stew is going to be the basic principles of skeletal muscle. So like I said, this is going to be a largely fitness-based scientific episode. I've got sources. I've got a lot to talk about that I'm going to dive into skeletal muscle, maybe things a lot of you know about, maybe things a lot of you don't. I'm going to give you stuff to think about that will hopefully expand your ideas of training and what you know about the body and add to your arsenal of knowledge that you can use in your training in the future. The next episode of Monday Massacre after that will be talking about new social norms and why people are awkward and unable to communicate in today's society. And the Saturday Stew after that is going to talk about main muscle training methods. This is going to go into different training principles, how you can use them, why you would use them, and what they do. I'm going to talk about them a little bit in an overview and then probably go into them very specifically in episodes ahead of that. So this has been the basic roadmap and my plans of how this is going to go. Thank you guys so much for listening to the intro episode of the Head First Project. Please share this, like my posts, get this out to people that you think can benefit from this. Interact with me, give me feedback on what you like, what you didn't, what you want to hear, anything like that. I'm going to be pushing out episodes. Please look for those, and can't wait to get you on the next episode when we talk about why are you doing what you're doing. This has been the Head First Project. Remember, always attack life head first.